Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm just checking here, and I'm actually live here on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm also going live. I think I'm going to go live right now on Instagram. So let me set that up real quick. And if anybody has any questions or anything, let me know. I'm going to actually go and go live on Instagram as well. So I'm going to do that right now on my other device. So we're all in sync right now. How's everybody doing? If there's any questions, please send them to me. This is a real last minute live here. And I'm going live actually as well on Twitch, which I never usually do. Hey everybody, how's it going on Facebook? So we'll start having people come in soon, very soon. And in the meantime, I'm going to go live right now on Instagram. So let me set that up. And if there's any questions or anything or requests, let me know. I know it's it's like a Wednesday afternoon and people are working or something, and this is my job right here. So let me go live right now on Instagram for fun, and I'm going to turn on badges on Instagram as well. Because they tell me to do that. I'm going live right now. Hey everybody on Instagram as well. Hey Dario, I always see Dario. Hey Dario, what's going on, man? He's on YouTube, and I'm letting everybody know that I'm going live right now on Instagram too. So let me do that right now. I'm actually on Instagram. Just so you know, I'm gonna be on Instagram. I want to let you know that my badges are turned on as well. So if you want to throw a badge to my way for going live, Instagram is telling me to do that. So let me just start off with a song right now. This is a song that I used to play with Randy Weston. He actually died, I think, a year ago at least. Hey, Nancy. Hey, how's it going, Nancy? You should go live with me sometime. Nancy. Yeah, great singer. And, oh, hey, Tippy's watching, my manager, all the way, in New York. And thank you for watching. I'm just going live for fun. I'm going to take requests. And I'm going to wait to some people. And just so everybody knows, I'm also live right now on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. Okay. Hey, Elikard. Hey, Jessic from Poland's here watching too. And Omid5. Thank you. Let me start off with the song that I did with Randy Weston. I used to work with Randy Weston. He just died a couple of years ago, I think. And he actually played this song that he wrote called High Fly. And he was a great guy. And what happened was his grandson started they own these great smokehouses where they smoke meat. They have a place called Brothers Smokehouse here in New Jersey, in the Jersey area, and they actually have jazz at this place. So I played there a couple of months ago with Bernard Harper and Belden Bullock. It was a great gig. So let me start out with this song by Randy Weston called High Fly. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you for watching. Oh, I want to make a few announcements. So if you guys, I'd like to first announce, thank you very much, YouTube, for having 16. Oh, actually, sorry, for having 30,000 new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I'm actually live on YouTube as well, Instagram. Sorry about that. Hi, Luca. Is that Luca? I think so. Luca on Instagram. So thank you very much. Again, YouTube, for for all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. It's hard to keep up all this content, just so you guys know, and all the questions, and it's just really like a lot of work. But I appreciate you guys, and I'm trying to also have my Patreon, and I'm trying to keep that going, and with all the lessons I put up there, it's just a lot of work. It's constant. And also, thank you very much, Instagram. I just got to 25,000, followers on Instagram too, and I appreciate you guys. It's hard to keep up with all the content on Instagram everywhere else, so, and TikTok and all that stuff. So that was a great song by Randy Weston called High Fly, and he was a great guy to work with. I was supposed to actually have a concert honoring him at Columbia University last year at the Miller Theater with a bunch of people that worked with him, and unfortunately it all got canceled because of COVID and things. I don't know what's going to happen now. I'm supposed to be doing a tour next year in the Midwest and the West Coast, and it's being booked right now. By my team and everything. And right now, I hope that we can actually continue with this tour with all the stuff going on. With vaccinations and COVID and all this stuff. So everybody, do your part, and let's get things open again. And if I'm fully vaccinated. I want to go out and play some gigs. And so we got to get this going. So anyway, let me see some of the questions here. Can I hear your favorite Cole Porter tune? Oh man, that's Omit 5. Let me show this to everybody. Omit 5 asked if I had my favorite Cole Porter tune. Hey, I want to let you know, everybody on YouTube, if you enjoy what I'm doing, you can actually donate via Super Chat. There's a little dollar sign on the right-hand side of the chat box when I'm live, and you can actually donate there if you have any requests or anything. And I need to make a couple of requests now on Instagram as well. So you guys know on Instagram, if you're enjoying my show, you can actually also donate via badges. Okay, so badges are a new thing that Instagram's telling me to do because actually it helps us support my channel and me as an artist. So I appreciate you guys. I have a lot of we musicians have a lot of expenses and stuff like living. So that's it. So I have some more announcements. Let me continue. Let me play one of my favorite Cole Porter songs. Oh, she said, I know 5 major scale patterns. How do you start improvising over music with them and rather than just going up and down the scales? Hey, I'm going to answer that question after I play a Cole Porter tune right now. Let me see if I can think of a Cole Porter tune that let me look up Cole Porter real quick and pick up one of my favorite tunes for you guys because there's a lot of tunes he wrote. I'm going to look right now on the internet. So you do something to me, say magnificent. He did so many songs actually, and it's just this is a song I like doing actually a lot, and this is called "It's All Right with Me." I'm going to do a solo guitar, okay? So this is actually for Omit 5, whatever your real name is, okay? Let me see. Let me turn this down a little bit. Here we go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Let me respond to some comments now on Instagram. I don't want to leave everybody on Instagram because I'm streaming to 4 different platforms. Everybody, I'm sorry, so it's hard to keep up with everybody. I'm using StreamYard now, which is really kind of cool. So that was a great request. Thank you for the £5, whoever you were. Oh, let me see who sent me that. I can't see that, but anyway, thank you. I honored the request. Thank you for the £5. Let me see. Let me see now. Let me go to Instagram right now and look at some of these comments. Um, I'm taking requests and also just playing for fun. It's funny. I end up doing all this kind of business and stuff. I'm booking a tour. I'm about to do. Actually, everybody, I'm going to be announcing in Indiegogo to do my new album. Okay. It's a follow up to my last album because right now, you know, uh, right now I'm actually doing a new album that's a follow up for this album called Standards and Other Songs. And so, I'm going to be actually announcing that very soon. Thank you, Omid5, for your donation on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. So be on the lookout. It's going to start September 8th. It's going to be a big thing. I'm going to have some great musicians on there. I'm going to have the great Wheeler Jones III on drums, Ben Wolf on the bass. All these guys played with Winton and everybody, Roy Hargrove. It's going to be a great band, and I'm going to have special guests like Clark Gayton on trombone. So it's going to be coming out actually at the same time as my tour in the Midwest, which I'm going to be announcing soon. There's a lot of stuff going on, way too much stuff, and I'm going to start working on some of my performances here in New York City too. And it's just hard to keep up with all the social media and everything, but I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. I'm going to actually. Someone had a question now. Let me look on Instagram first and make sure I can answer some of these questions because I can't. For some reason, I can't see everything here. Let me see some of the questions on Instagram right now. Just Chris, do you have one white string on here? No, it's just this is actually a wound 7th string on my guitar. So everybody always asks about my strings. So I have them right here, ready for you to look at. So these are my jazz tape strings, everybody. Okay. And this is actually, let me take out this comment right now. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Omid5. Okay, look at this. These are my jazz tapes that I use from La Bella. Okay. And jazz tapes are really great. They're like 2 wound strings. Oops, excuse me. That fell. They're 2 wound strings. I mean, just regular steel strings. Then 4 tape wound strings. And this a round wound bass string. Okay. So that's a really good question, Jethro, on Instagram. So now let me go and answer this. I wish I could make a donation, but you don't have a single gig since. Oh, sorry about that, Glenn. Let me see. I want to answer a question before that. I know 5 major scale patterns. So that's I can't even say your name. His Heck Despande. Um, do I start? How do I start improvising over music with them, rather than just playing up and down the scales? His, he's asking about major scales. So if you play let's say you're playing a C major scale, and you play over a C major chord like this, you can do different kinds of techniques. You can actually arpeggiate the C major scale. Okay, you can actually use approach notes for each chord tone. So I'm using a half step below. I mean, there's 16 of them actually. And actually, the 16 approach notes are different ones. Okay. I could do all those different kinds of approach notes. So you don't have to just play the scale tones. You can use approach notes, enclosures, they call it. So I'm using passing tones, which is actually bebop related. So there's so many things you can actually do with the major scale. That's not just going to scale like this. You know, you can. It sounds like major scale when you're doing that. It's not jazz. So just so you know, jazz is really a language. So this language, actually, let me show this. This is what Abs was asking me. It's a language, so you have to learn all these different phrases and language of jazz. Okay, so that's what I suggest. So I have this on my website. Okay, ronjacksonmusic.com. It's the 16 approach notes are just different techniques. So if you just want to go to my website, and it's also on my Patreon account. A lot of these exercises too. If you join my Patreon, you can just go there. And all this is listed on my description. Everybody on my on all my YouTube videos, all the places you can actually sign up to my YouTube. I mean, to my all different things that I actually have. So there's different techniques you can use. But the most important thing is really, I'm taking lessons myself. I've been studying with Mike Stern, the great guitar player from New York here, who played with Miles Davis. He plays the 55 ball. He's a monster. He knows all kinds of stuff. He's a really really intellectual guitar player. He knows a lot of stuff, about techniques and improvisation. I take lessons. So the best thing to do for you is take a lesson with a guitar teacher like myself or anybody, if you can afford to do that. Okay, so you can also go to my Patreon, everybody, and actually sign up and just get these lessons too for, they come like already there as posts, okay? Or you could go to my website and check these out. So let me keep going here. So let me keep going. Card, more strings, probably a 10 string. You know what, Alucard, my strings are actually 14 on top. So okay, someone's asking about that. So I use 14s on my guitar. Hey, Ymir! Hey, Ymir, how you doing, man? It's great. My student Ymir, he's a great guitar player. He went to see Julian Lodge, who's a monster guitar player I really enjoy. I've been hearing about Julian Lodge since she was like 10 years old or something. This guy, now he's like 30 something, and he's playing his butt off because when he was playing 10, he was 10 and playing the same way he's playing now. So, so Julian Lodge is a great guitar player. And my student, Ymir, went to go see him yesterday, I heard, in Fairfield, Connecticut. So he's a great guitar player. And so is my up-and-coming student, Ymir. And he's watching right now. I appreciate you, Ymir. And that bass is mean. Thank you. Someone said my bass is mean. Thank you. Glenn said that he wished he could make a donation, but he has a single gig or student since the pandemic. Really? Oh man, that's too bad. Okay, so next time, don't worry. So he's asking me chord substitution. So if I'm playing, let's say I'm playing. There's so many ways to substitute chords, everybody. So when I'm playing like a dominant 7th chord, let's say F dominant, just a straight F, or like this. So I mean, I can substitute that. I don't have to play an F7. I can play F dominant 9. You can play the alternate. when I'm doing a dominant chord, for example, or I can make it a 9 chord, or sharp 11. So I can make it a dominant 9 chord. So I'm using actually the Lydian dominant scale, so which is 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1, which actually comes to the melodic minor scale. So actually, everybody who's watching, I have some videos like this on YouTube already about substitutions, tritone substitutions, the modes of the melodic minor and the major, and you can use all these substitutions, like for a minor chord, for example. Okay, there's so many minor scales you can actually use on a minor chord. You don't have to use like a natural minor. So let's say I'm playing a D natural minor. I use a D, Dorian, Phrygian. I mean, there's so many minor scales, harmonic minor. And particularly for guitar players, you should be able to play these everywhere on the fingerboard. So if you're playing D harmonic minor, okay, you should be able to play them all over the neck. Any kind of minor scale, any scale, every key, every fingering. So that takes a lot of practice. And I still got to practice this stuff, And when I'm talking to you, teaching you this stuff, it's hard to actually play and teach at the same time and live. Because a lot of the guys you see on YouTube, it's all pre-recorded and really edited. But I'm actually doing this stuff live, which is really hard to do, actually. So, great question. So let me keep going. Do you recommend any book to learn and apply theory on the guitar? I mean, a lot of my lessons, actually, someone's actually asking me that question. So what I like to do is apply my theory to the guitar. So that's what I actually do on my videos and lessons on my website. So go to my website, and you can pick up those lessons really cheap, like a couple of dollars, and they come with videos, most of them, actually. Okay? So, free jazz tune, Mr. Ron. Oh, okay, I'll do that too. I don't play for free. I'm just kidding. That's a good one. So let me see. Hello, sir. So yeah, so there's a lot of books though. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, for jazz improvisation for guitar technique, I use a William Levitt book just for learning how to. Let me show you the book here. This book from William Levitt. It's a good book. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of theory in here and everything, and it's actually a big book. So, sorry about the language. So, this is a really big book, so it's a lot of studying to do. And I'm actually working through this book right now. Recently, I mean, when I get a chance to practice. So, that's a great question. So Dario's asking if I do practice via Skype. Yeah. So I mean, for example, yes, I do lessons via Skype. Actually, FaceTime. I have lessons all over the place. Actually, in California, Colorado. I mean, Connecticut. I mean, wherever. Europe sometimes, Australia, depending on time. It's kind of hard with the time zone. So yes, I do lessons like that. So a free jazz tune. Let me see if I can do something like that. So, Glenn said he's been working on the melodic minors. So that's great. I'm going to play a free jazz song. Let me see if I can think of something. I used to study with this guy James Bud Ulmer. I took a couple lessons with him. He was an interesting guy. He had the melodic way of droning notes. So that was some kind of avant-garde stuff, and someone wanted to hear something like that. So that might have freaked some people out, but anyway, thank you for watching. So notice the copy of this. But yeah, I was fortunate to have a play with that ensemble. You know what? I used to play in the Mingus guitar band, so that was kind of cool. You know, and that's a great book here, the Mingus book. So yeah, it's a really great book, and if you want to learn some good Mingus songs, go check that out. You know, look at all the books I have, and I need to work through on some of these books. You know, there's some really interesting books about jazz history here, all kinds of stuff. But I like this book recently. I've been using this book called the Slomitsky book by Nicholas Slomitsky, and it's a really great book. You know, that's what John Coltrane used actually to do giant steps. I mean, to write giant steps. Actually, he used these patterns. I'm still working on this stuff. He used the diatone progression, which is splitting the octave into 3 octaves. Okay, so that's the giant steps method. So let me see. I'm going to show Yamir's comment. What was your experience studying with Melvin Sparks? Oh yeah, Melvin Sparks. Oh, that's a great question. What was the most important lesson advice did you take away from him? So Melvin Sparks actually was my first guitar teacher when I moved to New York. He actually took me under his wing. He was like a mentor. He produced my album called Flubby Dubby, which is actually right over here. He produced this album, and he passed away about 11 years ago. And so you can pick this up on my website actually if you want to, check out what he did for me. And so Melvin was a really great guy. Well, the most important thing is like when I first met him is that I didn't have any idea about musicality. I had a lot of technique, but I didn't have any musicality. So learn how to play musically. One of the things he had me do that really helped me, Ymir, is he actually had me switch from. I used to use 413s on my guitar, and he told me you should play heavier strings. So he had me switch from 13s to 14s on the guitar, and that was one of the most important things he had me do. And he taught me a lot of stuff, like when I performed live. I used to look at the band a lot and used to worry about them behind me, like when I did this video for Flubby Dubby, one of my albums. And what happened was, like he said, one of the things I learned from him is I learned a lot of stuff, not only about playing, about being on stage. He says, don't worry about the band behind you. Just worry about the audience. Don't even, they got your back. So, if you're with a great band, you don't have to worry about the band behind you and cue them and stuff. They know what to do. They'll follow you. You can have your back to them. So, a lot of important things, I know a lot about, the blues. Like, you don't have to play jazz all the time on everything. You can be bluesy. So sometimes if it's more of a bluesy song, don't play all your jazz stuff. It doesn't fit sometimes. So play some bluesy stuff. And he was really great at the blues, Melvin. He was a monster guitar player. I've even talked to George Benson about Melvin Sparks, and he considered one of the master guitar players. He was on a lot of recording sessions, all kinds of stuff. Actually, Melvin, until he died. Unfortunately, he died so early, man, of a heart attack. So anyway, so everybody, thank you for watching. Right now I'm starting to actually, actually it's about lunchtime here in New York, so I'm going to go get some lunch right now. But I'm going to be going live once in a while and taking questions. And, and I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll be going live. I go live at least once a week, and I usually have a background behind me. Today I just have my books and stuff, and, it's so just a little bit background. I have tons of books, guys. I have this Brazilian copying book. I mean, it's just like Latin bass book, because I play bass a little bit too. I mean, these books I got to work on. I have just so many books. And the thing is, guys, especially if you're watching me, I don't use tabs most of the time. I read music, so you got to learn how to read music, guys. And it's really important to learn how to read music, sheet music, and and really not tablature, okay, and a lot, like the classical method. And that William Levitt book I showed you earlier, is really a good book for you to learn how the modern method for reading on the guitar and techniques. I mean, you don't want to get too into this because there's a lot of people that told me. One of my friends that told me he's a great guitar player. Told me a lot of guitar players sound generic when they come out of Berkeley because they use the same method. So just try to find your own way of playing this stuff if you use this kind of book, okay? But it's a really great book called Modern Method of Guitar. You know, I have tons of books and that I need to work out of myself. So don't get too bogged down with books. You know, play your gigs and actually get a good teacher and they'll tell you what to do. You know, and you can't really tell how you play unless someone tells you and listens to your playing. Okay? So I mean, does anybody use jazz? Of course. Yes, someone said to me, I can't say your name. Shartanya Mehta. Yeah, no, of course. I use distortion in jazz myself, actually. There's a video of me on TikTok, and I think it's even on here on YouTube and Instagram where I'm actually playing, I'm playing Moment's Notice with distortion pedal using my solid body guitar. And I don't do that on an art shop guitar because it's just hard to control. You know, it's funny. I've been taking lessons with Mike Stern, and he doesn't use an art shop guitar just because of that. He wants to rock out at the end of during his solos too, and it's really hard to rock out on these kind of guitars. You know, I mean, unless it's like a semi-hollow body. You know what I mean? But he uses a completely solid body, but then he plays jazz. He plays the crap out of jazz on that, and then he rocks out because he can do that, on a solid body. So yes, you can do that. Yes, so yes, I like Dario. He said, Satya, it's just a color. Great. Oh, Albert, my friend Albert's there, and he has a comment, but he didn't say anything. So, hey, everybody, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. If you like what I did on YouTube, please hit the $sign on the right-hand corner. And you can give me a donation if you want, or you can just go to it's already in my comments, in my description. You can just go to PayPal and donate $1 or more if you'd like to Ron Jackson Music and Zelle at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. And the same thing for you on Instagram. If you're enjoying the show, you can actually donate to me here at Ron Jackson Music at gmail.com or Ron Jackson Music to Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. And just so you know, everybody on Instagram, I take badges now. So you can donate a badge to me if you're enjoying the show or you learned something new today. You could just donate a badge of $1, $2, and $5. Okay, thank you very much. I want to get going in a minute. What's your favorite exercise to improve bar chords? I'm going to show this real quick to Art. I can't even say your name. Just make sure you have your thumb behind the neck like this and your fingers straight, so you have support to be able to play a bar chord. Okay, so that's a big question. I actually have a TikTok and YouTube video about that already. Okay, so make sure you have support. You got to, when you're pressing a bar chord, your fingers should be doing this. Okay, it's like this kind of motion, so you can hold that bar chord behind the neck. Okay, so hey, I'm new here. Can I ask you how many years have you been playing? I've been playing for quite a long time. Quite a long time, since I was 11, actually. So everybody, you know what? Please follow me. Please share this with your friends. At Ron Jackson, my handles are everywhere. Are Ron Jackson Music. I'm actually streaming right now as well to what's it called? Twitch. I'm starting that channel now. So I only have a few people there, but I appreciate all the people who are watching. I've had I have like 30,000 subscribers now. It's catching up to my TikTok, which has about 31,000. So I'm getting really, really, a lot of, subscribers on Instagram. Excuse me, and on this Instagram, of course, but on YouTube. And I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for all for all your support. And I'd love to answer your questions. Hey, Luca. Yeah, hi, Luca from Italy. It's good to see you. I think Luca was on my, it's the same Luca because, maybe there's a couple of Lucas, but he was on my, he actually won a contest to be on my Instagram, to my YouTube Live. And I can actually invite people to play to at certain times. So I'll let you guys know more about those contests later. Also, just so you know, I'm going to be doing Indiegogo soon. It's going to start on September 8th. It's my new album. You know, it's the follow up to my last album. And so, you know, if all my subscribers donated $1 to my Indiegogo, I would have enough to produce my album. So please, you know, when you hear about it, it's going to be coming out soon. If you could donate $1 or more to help to fund my new album, that would be great. I'll let you know when that's coming out. It's going to be starting next month, okay? So thank you everybody for watching. Oh, someone, I like that. You're welcome. Hi. Greetings from Poland. Okay, great. And Dario said my 755 uses a Joya vintage overdrive pedal. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah. So yeah, Dario's a big fan. He's always watching all my lives. Thank you, Dario. And he's a great guitar player himself. And so everybody, thank you very much. I'll be seeing you guys soon. And thank you for watching. Watch the playback after this. And send me questions and comments. You know, you can email me too at ron@ronjacksonmusic.com. And thank you very much. And share this with everybody. And we'll see you guys very soon. Have a great day. Okay. Bye bye.